Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Woke by Accident podcast. Today we have a special guest, Olu.
Hello.
Justice for you and me. Justice for Mike Brown.
No peace.
After the death that shook the entire country, I decided to step up as a community activist and create a global podcast, Woke by Accident. Here, I amplify compelling news stories and matters impacting African Americans and their communities. My goal is to give a voice to the voiceless and have the difficult conversations needed to advance relations and matters of race. Tune in to Woke by Accident podcast. I am your host, Jen, and it is streaming on all of your favorite streaming platforms, as well as our website, www.wokebyaccident.net. Thank you for listening and take care. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Woke by Accident podcast. Today we have a special guest, Olu, content creator and host of the Sample Lounge. Welcome, Olu.
Thank you for having me. What's going on?
For sure. We are always glad to connect with fellow content creators on the show and have discussions about their theory and their inspiration in the space. So I'm super excited to connect with Olu here and talk about two of my favorite things, music and social media. So I came to know Olu on the ClubHouse platform, and he has curated an exciting and unique music space and found a way to gamify it. So he will share on his inspiration and how that process came to be. And he also has a podcast. So before we get to the show, I wanted to get his thoughts on a news story about social media. And so we'll get his thoughts on that. So this one here is about Triller. And so for Triller, that website that has the short form videos that people create content on, Triller announced that they would pay out a total of $14 million in cash and equity to Black creators in 2022. And so 300 Black creators were in this program. And so a lawsuit was filed. It turns out that the content creators were not paid. And so, according to the Washington Post, these creators were never paid, and a lot of them, had their hopes in, were really depending on those monies. And so, a lawsuit was filed, alleging that Triller's late and missing payments extended beyond the content creator program. And so, in March of 2021, Triller acquired Versus, the live stream music series created by Timbaland and Swiss Beats. The two artists became shareholders in the company, and we all know about the Versus program with all the different artists appearing on there. And Timbaland and Swiss Beats say that Triller owes them $28 million in addition to these content creators who were not paid. And so looks like that part may have been resolved, but these content creators, there's a piece in the Washington Post about some of these really young people, 22 years old even, that have not gotten their money that they were promised. And so we've seen some Black content creators kind of get the short end of the stick recently here. What is your thought on that as a creator yourself?
I mean, it's not a good look for Triller, is it? I mean,
No.
when you combine it with what's happened with Timbaland and Swiss Beats, and now once again with the Black creators, I mean, is it specifically just the Black creators who have failed to have been paid, or
Yes.
is it more across the board? Right.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I mean
that's a
that's.
program. Right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no.
All right, yeah. I mean, of course, that's terrible, man. It's like Black people are always getting the short end of the stick, you know. I know there's been a lot of controversy, even on Clubhouse. People are saying, "Oh, Black creators not being paid on Clubhouse." I don't even know if Clubhouse is the right platform to monetize. But that's also been a
Mhm.
thing there. You've also had the same issue on TikTok.
Mhm.
Initially, black creators weren't getting paid on TikTok, and I mean, it just appears to be a problem that's quite common. I mean, I could even take it as far as I don't know. Do you guys have Love Island over there?
Is that a TV show?
Yeah, TV show. Yeah, yeah,
I think I've heard of that.
yeah. It's a dating show. But long story short,
Hmm.
like it's always the white contestants on that show who get the sponsorship. I know it's slightly off topic, but my point is, it's always the white contestants on that show that get the sponsorship deals, but the black contestants who have the same level of popularity don't get those same sponsorship deals. So, long story short, black creators, black celebrities, people who are clearly marketable are not getting their fair due. No story here, really.
Oh no, for sure. No, it's related. It is because there's been other reality shows that black uh, members of the or show cast members could probably say the same thing. Yeah, like the Real World and things like that. They get contacted after the show, and yeah, it's always different for Black folks for some reason. So yeah, for sure. But I wanted to get your thoughts on that with this program. A lot of times, these big corporations have these content creator programs, and it looks all and well and great and exciting, but yeah, but it looks like they have a leg to stand on with it being a contract for sure. So hopefully they'll get their recourse for that.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Hmm. Definitely. And so you mentioned Clubhouse, and so you curate a room in a space on Clubhouse. Tell us about that.
Okay, so I've always had a passion for music, but more specifically, samples in music. Like I've always been that guy when I hear a song and I'll be like, I've heard that little snippet of that song somewhere else. And I always go on the internet, research it. And I've always it's just been one of those like genuine passions that I had. So then obviously during lockdown in 2021, we couldn't go out, which was a worldwide problem because of the pandemic. And then I came across Clubhouse, and I thought, you know what? There's a lot of people on this platform who have similar passions to me, similar interests to me. Let me share this passion with people online. And for those who are not familiar with the format, I basically play a sample, and I get people within the Clubhouse room to guess which song in question use the particular sample that I just played. And once they know the answer, what they got to do is shout their name. I'll stop the song to acknowledge them. Then they got to say name the artist, name the song. And if they get it right, I play this nice sound. And if they get it wrong, I play a buzz. And that's basically how it all started, really. So I've been doing it since April 2021, and
Oh
yeah,
wow,
so I
okay.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what point I came and found your space, but yeah, I really enjoy it. And it's so interesting. You've had some really well known producers come and join the game, and they have a great time with it. And
Yeah, 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 yeah.
just, these grown people like fussing and, carrying on over it. And it's fun. It really is.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. It's I never imagined that it would take the trajectory that it has taken. So, no, I definitely loved it.
Yeah, and so you've actually kind of it went from like the simple game right into having these uh, great interview pieces or components rather. Talk about that for us.
See, that happened by accident, right? Because
Really?
yeah, I never had any intention of interviewing people. Like prior to Clubhouse, I never thought, I would love to interview this person. So how it happened, I don't know if he was in the room at the time, but this was back in November 2021, right? So I did a room about Bink, the producer. So for those who are not familiar with who he is, he's produced songs for Jay Z. For example, he produced three songs in the Blueprint album: "The Ruler's Back," "Mama Loves Me," and "All I Need." He produced "Devil in a New Dress" for Kanye West. He's produced for Drake. He's produced for he was the first like major producer to work with Rihanna. So he's produced so many songs. Anyway, yeah, long story short, I did a room about him and somebody who knew him. I think it was his nephew, EJ. Shout out to EJ, by the way. He pinged Bink into the room, and of course, you can imagine my surprise when that happened. I was like, "Oh shit!" The person I'm doing a room about is actually in the bloody room. Like, what the fuck? And then this is the thing, though, right? So when he was in the room, like, it was a bit awkward initially because I was just playing samples, right, and getting people to guess them. I wasn't. It didn't occur to me to use it as an opportunity to ask him questions until somebody backchanneled me and said, "Yo, this is a good opportunity to ask him questions." I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, of course, of course." Right? So I was just asking him questions. A lot of them were stupid questions because I didn't plan for him to be in the room, right? And I wanted to make the most opportunity as much as possible. So I tried to like think of questions to ask him. So anyway, he was in the room for like 3 hours, right? And then since then, I was like, oh shit, this could be like a regular thing.
Right.
Yeah, so instead of just playing the samples and getting people to guess it, we can also use it as an opportunity to learn more about the song in question with the person who made the song. And it's just continued since then. And I've had so many other additional guests since then. And it's been great. So we've had DJ Toomp, who's produced for Kanye. He's from Atlanta. He produced, for those who don't know, he produced The Good Life. Can't Tell Me Nothing. He produced that song for T.I. What You Know About That. We've also had Ninth Wonder. Jen, was you there for the Ninth Wonder room?
Yes, that was really great. That
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. So we've
And
had
he
Ninth
stayed a
Wonder.
long time too.
Yeah, man. Like he stayed for like 4.5 hours roughly. Like if I wasn't tired, that room could have gone for another hour because when I said I was about to wrap up, he was like, "Yo, I thought you had some more. I thought you had some more." So he was definitely enjoying it. He's
Wow.
definitely enjoying it. So yeah, we've had producers and we've also had like sons and daughters of people who've been sampled a lot. So for
Mhm.
example, James Brown. We had the daughter of James Brown, Miss Deanna Brown. We had the daughter of Isaac Hayes,
Mhm.
Heather Hayes, the daughter of Fela Kuti, um, I'm Gil Scott Heron as well. Um,
Yes.
it's just a
That's a great
coincidence. It's just a coincidence that they've all been daughters. By the way, I'm not specifically just seeking out for the daughters,
one. Okay.
but yeah, because people say that to me a lot. Why are they always the daughters? But yeah, that's basically been it, really.
That is pretty awesome. Yeah, and kudos to you for, catching that, opportunity and running with it because that's pretty cool. I mean, like, how exciting is that to, like you say, the person you're talking about being in the room who is a notable celebrity and that kind of thing, and then they are willing to speak with you. So that's awesome.
No, no, for sure, man. Like I said, I never imagined it that this would happen. I'm just some random guy from London, right? I'm not part of the industry or anything like that. So to be able to like talk to these people one on one is great, man. And like, who knows what the future may hold? I don't. I'm always excited about the future. Who's gonna come on the show next? So no, it's great, man. It's great.
Definitely. And so you mentioned the show. And so you turned this room on Clubhouse, right, into a show podcast. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I basically uploaded all the audio onto Spotify. I did some editing, and the cool thing about Spotify is that you could create a podcast that integrates music directly from the Spotify library. So it's basic. So for those who are not familiar, if you check out the sample lounge on Spotify, I think there's like 11 episodes on there so far. I'm still gonna add some more, but basically, it takes the format of it's a playlist of conversation, sample music, conversation music, conversation music. So yeah, so that's what I started uploading that like approximately a month ago. So and that's better because initially the audio was just on Clubhouse, and not everybody has access to Clubhouse. Not everyone uses Clubhouse. So putting it on Spotify, it extends its reach. So yeah.
Definitely. And then that makes it your own because people always say, if they Clubhouse closes down and that kind of thing, I think it's important to take that content away. Your followers, have them bring them to you. So that's awesome somewhere, but that is your podcast. So yeah, claim that. That's
Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I'm so proud of you for that. That's so cool.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's cool. And let's see. So, uh, any additional plans for the sample lounge? You have the guests coming on, and
Um, are you asking me additional guests or additional plans?
I guess additional plans, any spin-offs or like your plans with the concept.
Yeah. So I've had a few people approach me about extending it, um, and making it something a bit bigger. I don't want to go into detail exactly what that is because I hate talking about things before they happen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, yeah. But I've had a few couple like people in the industry approach me. I mean, some of it has been talk without action. Some of it has been action. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting on that to happen. Which is why I said I might be going to the States this year
Oh,
or
okay.
next year. I might be.
That's
Or,
exciting.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
said you've never been to the States, is that right?
Yeah, I've never been. My immediate family has been, but I haven't been.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And so you test people's knowledge on the songs in the rooms. And like you said, you've always kind of had an ear and, inquisitive about, oh, that song came from another place. But so how is your knowledge? Like you know, you have a pretty good knowledge, right?
Right, yeah, yeah, yeah. I will say my knowledge is above average, definitely.
Okay.
Especially when I host these rooms, like okay, with the exception of maybe 3 or 4 room every Sunday since last year April. So and bearing in mind I do like 30 songs each week.
Mhm.
So 30 times 50, say 30 times 60. That's like what? 100. That's like almost 2,000, right? So I've got like 2,000 songs on my laptop of samples
Oh,
and
wow.
songs. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll say fairly well.
Okay.
I don't know everything, but yeah.
Okay, for sure. So, in good fun, we're going to test Olu's knowledge since he always gets to have the fun testing others' knowledge. So, yeah, let's get into that for a bit. We shall. So, we will share a screen for those watching us on the YouTube. You'll be able to see. Okay, so here's the first question. Which of the following songs did not use a sample by the Isley Brothers? One, Big Papa by the Notorious B.I.G. Two, Ignorant Ish by Jay Z. Three, Hate Me Now by Nas.
This is too easy, man. Hate Me Now by Nas did not
Okay.
use. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, that was easy. Okay, the next one, Michael Jackson question. Which Michael Jackson song was used in the following song, It Ain't Hard to Tell by Nas?
Human Nature.
Human Nature, Can't Help It, or Rock With You.
Human Nature.
Okay, ding, ding, ding. So that's correct. Okay, and then the next one, you'll know this one too. Which Michael Jackson song was used in the Rihanna Don't Stop the Music, Beat It, The Lady of My Life, or Wanna Be Starting Something?
Want to be starting something? Come on,
Uh,
Jed. Come on, Jed. Do you know who I am, Jed? Do you know who I am?
oh man, okay. You're gonna know this one too.
Oh
Which
my gosh.
Otis Redding song was used in the following Otis by Jay Z and Kanye? Try a Little Tenderness, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, or Good to Me?
Try a little tenderness.
Okay. And then, is this the last one? Okay. Jermaine Dupri, Aaliyah, Mr. Black, and the Brat were featured on the Crisscross song that used a sample from the Regina Belle classic Baby Come to Me. Jump, It's a Shame, or Live and Die for hip hop.
Okay, so this is the one I actually have to think about. All right, so Jermaine, Aaliyah, Mr. Black, blah blah blah, on a song which used a sample from. Okay, so I know Chris Cross didn't use that. Um, I don't know. I don't know that many Chris Cross songs. So this is the only reason why I can't answer it because I don't actually know the other two songs. So I'm gonna say. Hmm, is it? It's a shame. How does the Chris Cross It's a Shame song go? Is it the one that goes It's a shame?
No.
That's a different song. Okay. Yeah, I don't know,
Mm,
man. I don't know. I'm gonna guess the middle one. It's a shame.
okay, that's not correct. But so no, it's Live and Die for hip hop, and yeah.
Yeah. Never
But
heard the song.
okay, yeah, look, that was a really good one. The Regina Belle "Baby Come to Me" is very prominent in the background of the song, so I just always like this song, and I'm a big Chris Cross fan. So R.I.P. to Chris Kelly.
Yeah,
Um,
R.I.P.
yeah, I was the biggest Chris Cross fan ever. Okay, look, memories being a kid in the '90s. I tell you.
See, I like this, right? Because I don't often get to be the one that's guessing them. I'm always the one like playing it. So
Yeah, that was fun. I could have went longer with that actually, but I did like look it up on that one website, but I was like, I can really go on my own knowledge because I'm a big music head. I really am.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, people listening, Jen's really good at the sample lounge, man. She knows her shit. So shout out to Jen.
Yeah, I get a lot of answers. Right. Sometimes it's just like I'm not quick enough. But yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
I be knowing. I be knowing. Look, okay. Back to oh man, you know what? I had another one I took out. This is gonna be, I guess, a bonus. I had to make a graphic for this
Okay,
one because I
I'm
was like, you
ready.
know what? I'm gonna throw a Jermaine Dupri in here just for giggles. So that one was which Ice Cube song sampled "Footsteps in the Dark" by the Isley Brothers?
Really? Today was a good day.
Okay, gosh, all right.
It's like you forgot who you're speaking to, man. Like what?
Look, I was on the website and I was like, okay, let me just look and find the ones. But yeah, that's pretty cool. All
Okay,
good
so would,
songs.
would would you say okay for people like yourself and myself, those were easy, right? But would you say the average person would be able to answer those questions?
I think that no, I don't think the average person would. I think it would take an average, a very prominent listener, an
Mm-mm.
avid listener.
Because you know what's funny, right? I've become a bit of a well, I don't know what adjective I'm looking for, but basically, right? I see posts on Instagram be like, oh, did you know this song sampled this song? And I'm like, yeah, everyone knows that, but I'm looking at it from a different point of view because obviously I'm like a quote unquote music head, but not everybody is a music head like that. So and also I've become this guy where if I go to a party, right, and I hear a song, I'll be thinking, oh yeah, that song sampled this song. But nobody gives a shit when I tell them that.
Yeah, that's funny.
uh,
That's pretty funny. But yeah, I think it takes a certain ear to appreciate those types of things. So yeah, I love the music rooms on Clubhouse. That's kind of my little wind down for the evening type of thing. Is the music battles and that kind of thing. Shout out to Music Melee and all those guys. You mentioned EJ, he's a part of that group. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. So, anything else to share, or that, or you're willing to, able to share, that you're working on?
Um. Okay. So I'm trying to get. And I'm in contact with a artist from LA. So it's part of a. I don't even. I'm in contact with an artist from LA. That's what I'm gonna say. And if I manage to pull it off, it'll be really dope to do a room with him. So got
Nice.
got that in the work. I'm talking to a son of a legend as well.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to make that happen too. And yeah, man, the more rooms I do, like the bigger my network expands. You know, because
Okay.
yeah. Because that's how the Isaac Hayes room happened
Hmm.
with Heather Hayes. Because I asked Deanna Brown, oh, could you put in the good words for me, please? And she like, yeah,
Oh,
I got you. And then that's how that happened. So yeah, man. So who knows?
nice.
Maybe one day we'll have Kanye.
Hey, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, especially a lot of people, especially in some of the other music rooms I know that have had interactions with him. So we know folks that know him or have,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I think like Bink, DJ Toomp, Ninth Wonder, they've all worked with him. Urko, the sound engineer, works with him. I've
Mhm.
interviewed like quite a few people who've worked with him, so it's
Yeah,
crazy.
there's even a PR lady that we know, that comes in every once in a while that knows him and has worked with him in a bit capacity. So it could possibly,
Yeah.
stranger things have happened.
But the thing is, right? People, some people are a bit, they look down on Clubhouse because I guess Clubhouse has gone a bit of a bad rep. So if you the idea of some random person wanting to have a conversation with you on Clubhouse about your music on Clubhouse of all places, I guess it doesn't appeal to some people. But we'll see, we'll see.
That's true. I mean, you may have to think outside of the box. Maybe not Kanye is the one, the first one you'll,
No. Of course, of
but
course.
someone else may, be in this book because look at some people that be on Clubhouse all the time. Like look at Joe Budden, he hangs out. 21, hangs out on
Mm.
uh, Clubhouse, so it happens.
Yeah, man. I think Clubhouse is a dope app, man.
Hmm.
Um, it's just unfortunate, like the big rooms, which don't tend to be the most productive, give the app a bad rep, man. But
Right.
but anyway, yeah,
For sure. But I mean, we're not a monolith. So, we're capable of all different types of content for sure. Definitely appreciate what you have been putting out there. And, I, have my little space there too to
yeah.
sprinkle some goodness out there. So yeah, you guys tap in. We'll share that. I guess I haven't thought to share the clubhouse links and such on the platform. We can do that. You guys can connect with us that way if you would like to do that.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. And I also got a website as well,
Hmm.
which is www.thesamplelounge.co.uk, and all the rooms that I've done, there's links to the Spotify audio from
Okay.
that website. So if you guys want to check it out, check it out. So yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely will have those links posted. And I guess if we have a future link of an upcoming room, we could put that out there too so that people can plan to tap in with both of us because we do have some things planned and share that. So, yeah. All right, that sounds great. We will do that. Anything else to share, Olu? I appreciate you being on today.
Oh, this has been fun, man. Because I've been speaking to you like over a year now, so it's good to finally like. I mean, it's not we're not physically in the same space, but I guess it's the next the next
I
level up
know it's good
from
to meet
audio.
you, right?
Yeah. So nah, it's been dope, man. It's been dope. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been dope.
Okay, well, don't be a stranger. You're welcome here anytime. And, we're glad to have you on. And you guys stay Tap in.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jen, for inviting me. This is an honor. I really appreciate it. And yeah, man. I'm sure I'll see you in the sample lounge. 'Cause I know you're a regular, so you know. I see you, as they say. I'll see you out on these clubhouse streets, as they say.
Sure. All right. Well, we appreciate you. And thanks, guys, for listening. You guys take care.